Hey there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your monthly astrology for December 2023. And just a quick reminder, I'm going to be coming out with special 2024 overviews for everyone very soon. And if you would like to be alerted as to when they're published, don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. That way it'll show up in your subscriptions feed when it's ready. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. This month, December, is all about fast shifts for everyone. But for you, it's doubly so because of the extra help and lifts coming into your life from all over. On the first of the month, Mercury will be entering Capricorn, your third house of contracts, communications, collaborations, commitments, and even helpful third parties. And through the 13th of the month, this is where you're going to be finding that a lot of allies are coming out of the woodwork. A lot of hookups are coming out of the woodwork, a lot of referrals. And you are also going to find that with Mercury in the third house, a lot of what you do for the world, a lot of what you produce, or a lot of what is attached to your name is going through a big boost. And after we, kind of get past the 13th, though, we've got some weirdness going on. Mercury turns retrograde on the 13th in this part of your chart and then moves back into Sagittarius on the 23rd, which is your second house of income, employment, values, and valuables. Now, when I said weirdness, that might have sounded a bit cryptic and scary. It's actually all really a good thing. It's a part of a big continuum, but it can be a bit wonky as we go through it all. But remember, it's all for the good. During this period, you're going to find that many helping hands are going to be working closely with you, and you are speeding up your growth and accomplishments to the point where you will need to be able to rearrange a great deal of contracts, commitments, and agreements in your life in order to accommodate a major breakthrough that will, make it so that you can't really carry on your usual way. It's a major breakthrough we're going to have to step up for, adjust for, adapt for, change our world for. Everyone's going through something like this, but this is where it's happening for you, in work and money and with your collaborations, contracts, and commitments. This will likely be a huge win for you and something that affects both your personal and professional life at the same time. Mars and the Sun will also be in Sagittarius this month, right? The Sun all the way up through the 21st and Mars all month long. This is that second house of income and employment. And that means you're going to be in for a month of a lot of extra work hours, a lot of extra money, and there may even be an important move or deed enacted by somebody who wishes to back you that will put you ahead. Just be careful. Mars can also make for a much more tense, sometimes even combative workspace at times, whether it's with clients or colleagues or customers, bosses. It can get competitive, can turn a little bit extra harsh. So make sure that we're being careful with that. On the 12th, there's a new moon in this part of your chart as well, which is going to be initiating a new beginning or a fresh start that will open up a new lucrative road for you to go down. But you will need to be patient as all the kinks are ironed out, which might not be complete until we get to about early January. But this is going to be occurring in the 2-week window period between the 12th and the 26th. On the 21st, the Sun moves into the sign of Capricorn, that third house of contracts, commitments, helpful third parties, and collaborations, where it will remain through week 3 of January. And during this period, you're going to find that this transit is also one of speed and acceleration, one of wrapping up and getting ahead. This will be especially true in situations where you will be, granted all you need to finalize, fulfill, close, and close the books on long-standing obligations, agreements, commitments, and contracts that no longer serve your needs or have been keeping you stuck in a present or in a past because of what that commitment or that obligation or that contract is attached to. It's about you getting rid of a lot of anchors. This will also be a time where many important collaborative opportunities present as your network is much stronger now. And you're going to find that, people are also going to be lifting you up in more ways towards the end of the month. It's like it just gets bigger and bigger. Venus is in your sign nearly all month long, all the way up through the 29th, and you are a love, favor, and affection magnet. And you will find that your personal life is starting to shift in ways where it begins to match your private wishes and desires all the more closely. And you are getting a great deal of generous attention from everyone around you. This will be a time of great indulgence for both you and a significant other, or if you're looking for one, you will likely be discovered or happened upon by someone that will be a complementary match. On the 26th, a full moon in Cancer lights up your ninth house of expansion, rules, big contracts, big moves and travel, government and legal matters, prominence and spirituality. And during the 2-week period following this, you're going to find that some kind of big rule, agreement, structure, or organizational setup is coming to an end in your life and setting you free from a situation or a story that was also containing or limiting your movements. That's a big theme of this month for you. And finally, on the 30th of the month, Jupiter, the planet of advancement, good fortune, prosperity, and success, turns direct in your 7th house of closest or most involved connections, which will be setting you up for an important milestone achievement or many important milestone achievements, evolutions of status, new wealth, and profound changes in the status of unions that you have, whether these are with your friends or with its romantic partners, significant others, the attraction of a new opportunity for a business partnership that's going to be very lucrative. But all of these things I feel are all going to be put on the table, especially as we go through the first 5 months of 2024. So be ready. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.